3年 F 組 DJ 先生次の問題は山下さん
3X です
違います。
傷つくわ
サンタスイーティー出た。
お前早く仕事つけよ。アリの方がよっぽど仕事してっぞ。ねえ額に AI エージェンシーって書かせてよ。すいません、もうちょっとはっきり喋ってもらえます？ねえ気分悪いからとりあえず練りわさびに鼻突っ込んでいい？
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you.
私と一緒に演劇の向こう側へ行きましょう。演劇の向こう側ってどこだ？演劇の向こう側よ。みんな女優になりたくないの？いや、別に女優を目指してるわけでもない。いや、女優よ。声優も女優よ。言うたら。まあ言うたらね。言うたらまあそういうこともあるかもしれない。私と一緒に演劇の向こう側に行くために早速特訓するわよ。はい。
かもお前の血だけは吸いたくないってさ。わあ、膝が笑ってる。お前見て、チャック全開なのもファッションなの？ああ、ちょうどいいところに来た。椅子になってよ。
よその構えたら左手回して8時の方角。
Welcome once again to the Brony Show, episode 298. We are counting down to 300. We are just a few steps away, and it is nerve-wracking and mind-boggling, and I'm scared and cold and lonely, and sketchies in Japan, and Papa Ponies in our chat room, but we're here anyway. We're here to bring you all the fun and silliness of the Brony community for this week. Of course, we are not alone, or at least I'm not alone in this endeavor. I have with me our wonderful cavalcade of panelists. Of course, we're going to start off with the most famous of them all, the anime aficionado, the gamer of JRPGs, many far and wide, and also our straight man, Suki, of the Otaku Ascended.
You know what the funny thing is? I actually knew the reference with the vinyl one.
Wow. I didn't know any of them, in all honesty.
That's like the one reference out of there I could remember, because that was actually based off an actual those were an actual series of Fanta commercials in Japan.
Don't you wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna?
No, that theme song never existed in Japan.
No, and they're probably all grateful for it. We got some.
But trust me, if you can find the series of Fanta commercials that was all about teachers in classrooms, they're actually really great. If you can find it subtitled too, that was definitely one of the good ones, because it was literally a DJ. It was like DJ Sensei or something.
Yeah, I did hear the DJ Sensei part.
Yeah.
A little bit ironic considering what we have on season 8.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's but it's actually that is a good one, just because he literally like scratches out a question, the student answers, and it's just perfectly delivered when he just stops and goes, "Nope, you're wrong."
You are wrong.
Of course, we also have joining us, if you couldn't tell from the constant attempts to interrupt, Toakoi.
I do not attempt to interrupt. I always attempt to add a little bit of comedy. I never get it right sometimes.
Except it ends up being interruptions.
Yeah, pretty much. You're getting there, I think. Maybe, hopefully.
One day.
Social outside the show, help me.
Right. And we also have joining us Deathlight Productions.
Hey.
And also the man with the Textalion plan. Textalion.
The stallion with a plan.
Textalion with a plan, yes. Alright. Now, of course, we're here to bring you everything that's come up with the Brony community for this week. But first, we're going to dive into big news. Now, those of you have been telling me constantly, you stream kind of sucks sometimes when it comes to streaming. It has interruptions. It has, it's a little slow sometimes. We don't see as much. When's the next Brony show Let's Play gonna happen? Why in the world am I talking to you like this? What's going on? Who is this person? Why do I sound so irritating? Well, I can't help you with some of those things. I can't help you with some of those things. But what I can help you, though, we have finally spread our wings a little bit further. And we are now on Twitch. Twitch TV, The Brony Show. Of course, this is going to be our mainstay for most Twitch streams, and we are going to also set it up to auto-stream all of our affiliates here that do Twitch streams as well. We have already set it up for my Twitch stream as well as Silent Blast's Twitch stream, and we'll be getting everybody else as we find out who does have a Twitch stream. And I'm just watching this slowly begin to go more and more mirrored.
Huh? I didn't think Twitch allowed streams like this. I thought it had to be gaming.
Yeah, they've been starting to expand it a lot. They started to do things like creative things with artistry, in real life, where basically people are walking around with GoPro cams and making idiots out of themselves, and talk shows. Which, I will not lie, I was inspired by Radio Molly. That I caught one of their podcasts while they were doing a live session of it during the HaCon, and saw that they were on Twitch under Talk Show. So I figured, you know what, why not try and jump on this a little bit and bite the bullet, as it were. So hopefully this won't come and blow up in our face.
By the way, I think we finally ran out of mirror thing. Look at the tunnel. Look at the tunnel. Oh no, wait, it's still going.
So when will we be switching over to Twitch TV?
But yeah, there is still going to be some growing pains that we are going to be fixing things up a little bit more as we go. But this is basically one, to test, and two, just to get it out there and get it started. But yeah, anyway, the tunnel is gone on forever now. I think we've reached a point of no return. So we're going to go ahead and just close that.
You had me remember the Kansas song, How Long to the Point of No Return.
Right.
Really, I was thinking they were going plaid, but whatever.
It might have gone to plaid if we left it long enough. It might have. Yeah, apparently there's somebody apparently streamed Gundam Wing while eating food on a Twitch stream. So I think we might be okay. At least we're not that bad. We are trying to be entertaining.
Yeah, because we at least try and transform the work as opposed to just, here's our reaction, dead air.
Well, that and we talk about it. We talk about tons of things. We are a talk show. For all intents and purposes, we are a talk show. Granted, we're probably the most loose-lipped, insane, unregulated, no idea where we're going, randomly jumping off a cliff because we don't know what we're doing anymore, so we're just going with it. Talk show.
It's in vain, and we only do it when we are surprised.
There's that too. Yes. Any case, that's the big announcement for the show, but I've had enough of a chance to warm up my vocal cords here. Let's give everybody else a chance and give them a little bit of a limelight for them to shine with a little bit. What's up, Brony? So, what's up, Bronies?
I got a splinter in my finger, and it hurts like a son of a gun.
Ouch.
Yeah, that does hurt.
Well, well, this week or next, we're going to be chopping my car in half and making it into a ute, or for people that don't know what that is, a mini truck. So.
Neat. I've been helping my mother with a Yukon, basically replacing the headlights and probably going to help with the fender since it was hit by a truck. Surprisingly, only a fender and bumper were the issue.
Well, I'm going to go jump in a little bit with a little bit of geeking out. Those of you who know Toys R Us is closing. Now, unfortunately, that means that exclusive toys to Toys R Us are going to be harder and harder to come by. Now, Blanked Mind actually is trying to collect the entirety of the Legacy Megazord, the original Megazord, I might add.
Oh.
Now, the fun thing is that Dragon Zord was a Toys R Us exclusive, the black and gold version, I might add.
Black and gold? Damn. Because, damn, that's a pretty Megazord. And I know these things!
Sorry, I'm just getting back to CMC here, but yeah, so the good news is that we did a little bit of searching around on eBay. And while some people are already taking a horrible advantage, as we would expect, of an exclusive toy from a store that is becoming defunct by the second, we found a couple that were actually selling it at normal retail price, and we found one that was shipping it for free because of a slightly damaged box, though the Dragon Zord itself is in pristine condition. Yeah, you can see, and it was actually cheaper than if we bought it off of the store shelves at normal price too. So, yeah, we got ourselves a Dragon Zord, a black and gold Dragon Zord, and now all we need now is, I thought it was Dinosaur Zord or something like that, but I can't remember the name.
It's called Titanus, the Carrier Zord / Ultra Zord.
Right, Titanus. Now we just need Titanus, which luckily is not Toys R Us exclusive. But yeah, that's my little geeking out moment there. Anybody else have anything that they want to chime in here real fast?
Not really.
Yeah. All right.
All I can say is, boss, you better hope the Lord Draken figure that's going to be sold at Morphicon this year does not go too high, because that's White Ranger and Green Ranger combined to form Evil Tommy.
I'm well aware of who Draken is, though I did not know that there was actually a Draken figure. That's kind of surprising.
It's going to be a Power Morphicon exclusive.
I'm not entirely surprised by that. I'm not. I'm really not. Yeah. Also, a quick shout out. We just, I, to be blunt, just secured my wonderful plane tickets for Everfree Northwest. So aside from anything,
might be there.
Huh?
And Creature might go there. Since he lives around there.
Yeah, Creature might be going there, and aside from anything ridiculously bad happening, we should be able to do it.
I'd go if I had the money. I'm poor.
But in any case, yeah, so we basically secured our passes for Everfree Northwest. Next con to go down in a little more than a month, like a month and a week or so. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little bit excited and also kind of nervous. I'm checking like 50 things at once to make sure the Twitch stream doesn't somehow explode while I'm not paying attention.
Hey, boss, you got me. I'm keeping an eye on chats.
That makes me more nervous. That doesn't encourage me. That scares me. No, I'm kidding.
You're just saying that because I told you as a kid I had cats and dogs that would follow me around.
It wasn't the fact that you had cats and dogs following you around. It's the fact that apparently you had 40 plus cats and dogs following you around.
Yes, I only had like 3 or 4 dogs.
But apparently you had an entire army of cats that would follow you.
Yes, I did. And they loved me.
See, there's a lot of questions there. Again, not the time. let's go ahead and move on to the news then, because what would our show be without going over random news bits? Because we can. Now, of course, we do have our IRC chat. I do, however, have our I do have a restream chat up that shows the Twitch chat. So let's go ahead and have a little fun here. Actually, I'm not adding a scene. What am I doing here?
Really?
Right. Actually, I gotta give it to him. This was really easy. See, look at that. Now we got our restream up too. So those of you, if you're whether you're chatting with us in either Twitch or IRC, we can see everything that you're saying. Everything. Okay, moving on. Right. Okay.
Yeah, don't be like Mr. Morale.
Now, first item on the news, and this actually has me really excited. Doors 3 has opened its. That wasn't intended, but it was funny. Has opened its doors for episode, for the third video. So we are good. They are now working on Doors number 3, which is exciting. I am very excited for Doors 3. Let's see. Of course, let's see. Not. So it's cool to talk and meet the guys at but no, I didn't make anybody a Twitch mod at the moment, to be honest. Just to be blunt. Though, granted, I feel like just saying that outright is kind of putting a gun to giving somebody a gun, like, have fun. Really, you know? No.
Boss, don't worry. I'm at least able to point them out, and you can do whatnot.
No, I know.
And it's nice to see that Creature still has the Angry Joe Show subscription.
Right. Anyway, let's get back on track here. We're losing track here constantly, which yeah. So yeah, Doors 3 is now open for submission. So if you are an animator and you want to get a submission put in for Doors 3, now is the time to do so. Otherwise, this is exciting news for everybody else because I've always had a lot of fun with the Doors animation, and I'm sure everybody else here can pretty much say the same.
Oh, they are good animations. I like the community that they spring up.
So, yep, something exciting to look forward to. Now, moving right along to the Gameloft game. Gameloft, there's a link. Jeez. Gameloft has thrown in a few new things into the Android game. They actually are doing this quite rapidly recently, to be honest. In this case, they are doing the rest of the Somnambulon quest, which includes Fluttershy literally staring down the Sphinx. Which is, in all honesty, it's actually kind of funny, to be honest, because every time she stares down the Sphinx, it kind of gets a startled look, and it actually looks at you for half a second before it goes back to its normal, it's looking at it, they're looking at each other kind of situation.
Speaking of the Android game, hi CMC.
It is crazy. I have timers going off about every 2 hours so I can do that. I will get that sting.
You know, the funny thing is he's talking about trying to get the Sphinx. Right now, I'm trying to get my game to actually cooperate here because I need to do another stare down on it. Yeah, I'm not lying. I've been doing the Sphinx thing the last few days too. No, the Sphinx itself. Yeah, I do want the Sphinx. I do want it. Of course, I'd rather not have to pay $9 just to get another pony to make it easy on me, but that's me.
Spend all the money. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm made of money. Or
made of money.
I'm made of money. But yeah, along with the Sphinx, it does have a bunch of the other Somnambulons and also the Somnambulon Castle. Nice little thing there.
Which, seen it in the show, but we've at least seen it in the comics.
And there's another stare down in the Sphinx. Almost have her halfway. I'm actually kind of happy. Should be able to finish.
What were your thoughts on the Pinkie Pie alicorn? That looked weird.
I talked about it last week, but I'll go ahead and reiterate. What in the name of God's freed are they thinking with this? In all honesty, $40 for a character. $40. And that's supposed to be 70% off? No, that is a bunch of bull right there. I would have taken it as an April Fool's joke. It would have made perfect timing. It would have made perfect sense. But it wasn't. I feel like the joke was to the whales that would actually pay $40 for that. It's stupid. I get where they're coming from with it. It is in the comics. It was pretty funny in the comics. It is pretty interesting to have a Pinkie Pie alicorn running around willy-nilly out of nowhere, but it is not worth $40. And
added a chord. Discord's alternate self.
Actually, we were going to get to that in just a second.
I'm on topic.
Yes, you are. Anyway, so, yes, of course, along with that, as mentioned, we also have a chord. Discord's alternate ego that came out when the moons aligned the correct way, apparently.
70% off and is $30.
But, by the way, Circuit, accord. The word is pronounced accord.
I know, but I like saying accord. It almost sounds like accordion. Which is kind of funny to me. And already our Twitch chatters are having fun just hamming it up with smileys. Why do I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make a set of Brony Show smileys for Twitch chat, aren't I?
Hey, give me the dimensions and I can pop out a few within a week.
Right.
Plus that's with subs only. Cons work.
Well, yeah, but it's encouraging. No, I'm kidding. I'm getting back on point here. So yeah, along with that, yeah, you can get a chord, or a chord, or Discord the businessman, whatever you want to call it, including the horrible cubicle workspace that we all dread ever working in, or those of us who are in there slowly are losing our souls to it.
Although that bundle already closed.
Oh. Well,
currently there's just the 3 for the event.
In all honesty, all for the better. That seemed like a bit of a waste of money too to me. But you know, I've never been really up on the big specials that they've come out with lately, really. So let's go ahead and go to something I would spend money on, and also a bit of a heads up for people that are interested in this: Tales of Equestria. Now, this was being distributed in the United States by Ninja Division. Now, apparently, mid-March, Ninja Division was interestingly acquired through Diamond Distributors. That apparently holds an interesting little bit of monopoly when it comes to gaming releases and things like that.
Mostly comics.
Essentially, Equestria Daily did a big old rundown on the whole thing. Now, the thing is that this doesn't affect the distribution of the My Little Pony book RPG all around the world, except for the United States. River Horse is apparently handling distribution, except for the United States, where you have to be part of Diamond Distributing or one other source in order to actually get your book to be made available, at least book RPGs. So the big question about all of this altogether is, what does this mean? Now, essentially, Ninja Division no longer has the My Little Pony book RPG listed, including the movie reference book RPG. Along with that, they other future releases of the Tales of Equestria are questionable, to say the least. It might be that we might have to get it imported. It might be you might have to try to hunt it down when you go to a con. What I ended up doing is I found a very quiet comic book store that had a website and managed to have a copy of the movie source book. Special ordered that sucker, and I have it coming to me before the scalpers can start going completely nuts on every single copy that they can find. Granted,
Yeah,
it's not
CMC
stopping. It's not stopping some of them from going nuts on every single copy that they can find. Let's see. I think they actually had a link here for a good case in point. Let's see. Was it right here? Let's see. Shinobi 7. Here we go. Yeah, case in point. Right now, it's being sold on Amazon for $40. So, unfortunately, this also is a little bit questionable on everything else that's going to be coming out with the book RPG, and everything that has been out. The Curse of the Statuettes, the main book, the Bestiary of Equestria that's supposed to be coming out, which actually is out apparently.
Yeah, I do want to point out that there's always a black/gray market that you can find and.
I'm not going to. Let's not jump into into the black market channels here for the moment.
Oh, I just mean someone put scans on the world and.
Exactly. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. If you can get it legally, please get it legally. Do the right thing for the people that actually are creating this, because this is not River Horse's fault. This is the fault of really shady distribution practices that have been going on since the 70s.
Yep.
But yeah, this is a big warning too. If you are interested in Tales of Equestria in any way and you are in the United States, you might want to start saving up some money and getting your hooves on some of these while you still can. Or at least you still can for a long time, but without having to pay an exorbitant amount of money for them. And believe me, they are getting it is starting to get a little bit on the high end there. Blech. So anyway, that's my little warning, my warning of gloom, doom, and boom, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I got a copy of the movie portion of Tales of Equestria, and I'm also going to be picking up the everything else that I can of it as soon as I can. So I will let you know what I think of it as soon as we get a hold of the copies. Something exciting to look forward to, I'm sure. I'm sure most of you are standing in the aisles screaming happily. Or maybe just screaming. But let's cheer you up. In Easter, in the Philippines, it looks like they had, over at a local mall, a My Little Pony Easter display, which was pretty damn adorable.
Get real, why you gotta have all the cool things?
Let's let them have it. Actually, I'm gonna have fun with this a little bit because I just noticed something. Now, of course, the Easter display, you had the ponies doing different Easter themes. Twilight in a bunny hood. Rainbow Dash popping out of an egg. You had Rarity painting Easter eggs with Easter bunny ears. You also had Pinkie Pie just wearing the ears. And you had Applejack, which was copy-pasted with an Easter basket. Seriously, this seems to happen every single time that they do anything like this. I've been starting to notice a trend here. Every time I see
Applejack just slap something with him.
they just slap something onto Applejack or slap something with Applejack. They don't make any efforts to change up her character to match the theme. They're just like, here's Applejack. There's an Easter basket. Okay, we're done. She's not painting it. She's not.
It looks like Pinkie Pie as well. They just slapped on the ears and bow because I think we've seen that post.
Pinkie Pie, I'm a little bit tempted to believe it too, actually.
Earth Pony's getting no love.
The Earth Pony's getting no love. None at all. It hurts.
The only one that actually qualifies as an Easter person would be Fluttershy because she actually has a rabbit.
Actually, the funny thing is Fluttershy is not even... Fluttershy not appearing in these pictures. So yeah, you get some really good ones, and then you get the not so good ones, and then you get the one pony out again. But still, it's an awesome little Easter display, and if I was in the Philippines, I'd probably be trying to steal one of them. Yes, even Applejack. So, getting to merchandise, do you guys like lollipops?
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly,
Except for you.
lolly, lollipop.
Except for you.
Set the tail.
All right. Well, looks like a Chupa Chups is picked up the My Little Pony license and is making pop-up My Little Pony lollipop holders. So basically, you could split open a pony skull and lick the sweet candy entrails on the inside.
I never knew those things were a thing until now.
You think that's crazy? Yeah, I knew about these things. I have seen them before, though this is the first time I've seen the pony ones for obvious reasons. But I've seen other characters.
Yeah. But if they have a Cadus one, we can reenact the line, though my thoughts he does consume.
Actually, the chat room brings up an interesting point here. Surprised they didn't make a Fluttershy one. In all honesty, I'm not. They always seem to go with what I quote, the marketable trio of Twilight Sparkle, the princess, Pinkie Pie, the bright one, and Rainbow Dash, the rainbow one. Applejack, Fluttershy, and Rarity tend to get skipped over a lot with this merchandise.
Yep.
And of course, now they're running over with the splitting the brains open and candy inside. Yeah.
I just like taxes.
Yeah. So, you thought that was strange. I think I can one-up you on the strange factor here. My Little Pony ring pops have also popped up.
Yeah, I've seen them all over Twitter, so...
Yeah, they've probably been all over the place at this point. But yes, we have...
I don't know if you consider that weird.
It's a little interesting. The eyes kind of weird me out, though.
Yeah, you got severed heads.
In all honesty, it's really stupid too. It kind of reminds me of those ring pop commercials back in the 90s. Will you wear my ring? Some 8-year-olds just handing a girl a ring pop. Wear my ring. Be my bride. Don't eat the candy. This is our way of being married now.
Remember those?
Yeah, now we're gonna get these with pony heads. Oh, better yet, just some goth guy. Hey, you want to see the darkness of my soul? It's so sad that I got pony heads on a ring. It just reminds me of the futility and that we're all just headed one way in life. Yeah, it's colorful, but it still matches my dark soul somehow. Because I say so.
Of course.
I'd be surprised if in addition to engagements happening, someone actually does propose with a ring pop.
Oh boy. Please. No, please, no. We've already had too much really stupid stuff happen in this community. I don't need that.
No, ladies and gentlemen, don't ever do that, please.
Please, for the love of God, have some common sense and sensibility. Yes, it sounds like a cute idea. No, it is not. A cute idea would be to have a gold molded ring with maybe their OC on it. That one gets a slight pass because you actually had to put some effort and some damn money behind it. Not this.
And make sure it's like 6-karat gold, because any higher than that, it will actually bend around your finger.
And the eyes have to be jewels. The character's eyes have to be jewels.
Ooh, better.
Whereas I was thinking just get a ring that you hide under the ring pop.
Oh, I like that.
Now see, then that's sweet. But anything other than that is kind of
That is sweet, and I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Just something, and someone can come up with a better idea.
Chat room, that's your goal right now. Come up with a better idea than using this as a wedding ring.
Shouldn't be too hard.
It should not be too hard. Just like taxes. I have no idea why you're here.
We don't know why we're here either. We've been doing this for almost 300 episodes.
Far too long. Just have fun with it. That's all we do. We just have fun with this at this point. Hide the ring in the ring pop. Yeah, a creature's already coming up with the... All right, let's move on here. We got one little bit of merchandise news, and it's My Little Tattooed Ponies once again. Because full-on body pony tattoos are apparently the craze still.
It is the thing.
So, the pony tattoos have now infected Cheerilee, Fluttershy, Rainbow Dash, and Rarity. Though Rarity just looks like that she just slapped diamonds all over her body.
Yeah, I was honestly surprised about Cheerilee.
I'm not surprised by Cherry Lee. It's Fluttershy that's got my surprise. It's almost the same time you got the goth Fluttershy from the Friends Forever brushables. You know, with goth Celestia too. It's like, what the hell is this? It's awesome, but what the hell is it?
This is a thing that has happened that can never be undone.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, more tattoos, more ponies. I'll give them credit. At least they're not just hashing out the same ponies with random accessory. They're doing different things with the bodies. Actually, I just noticed that apparently they did the rainbow dashing color a little weirdly this time too. Instead of just, you know, all rainbow head and tail, it's like half rainbow head, half rainbow tail. I don't know. Kind of weird. Anyway. So now finally the most favorite part, because everybody always loves seeing what random shirts I pick out of this. TeePublic has released more t-shirts. They also are apparently having a $14 sale with some of them. Some of them being the keyword.
Next, like 22 hours or so.
So yeah, if you're watching this on archive, you already missed it probably. But they still got some pretty cool shirts regardless, such as the Synthwave Luna. Seriously, I love these synth waves. They look freaking awesome to me.
The Ember looks cool.
Let's see. There's an Ember? Oh, that one. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. He's speaking about this Ember right here. Pretty nice one, too.
Also, I love some of the... Ooh, the Kawaii to Death Sugar Star... One's good.
What? The Kawaii what?
Dude, you failed at making the in-joke. Good job.
You failed something and everything hurt.
It's not MLB related, but it does come up when you search it. It's the Kawaii to Death Sugar Skull Unicorn.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, throwing in some other random ones here, we also got My Neighbor Totoro and Fluttershy. It's always fun.
Always a good one.
You got the Princess Luna t-shirt. Get her her pre-magic, post-magic, evil nightmare version, and her nightmare version. I can't believe I actually was able to say that straight and actually make it make sense.
Yep.
Way to go, man. Way to go.
Yeah. In all honesty, though, I think it is kind of cool. I mean, you get all of her different forms and the Tantabus.
The synth color... I'm just going to say it. Synth Rara looks good. The color Chura.
Yeah, I like Synth Rara.
Yep.
He also got a nice little one, Queen Chrissy. Just has her standing there with changelings all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the, we gotta have a provocative one in here. Straight out of Equestria. With bacon hair in a really tight top and flack, and kind of like the whole samurai gangster Japanese thing going on.
Mm-hmm. By the way,
and I'm pretty sure Suki's about ready to kill me just saying it like that.
First of all, if you can't figure out the word yakuza, don't even try.
I was trying. I'm really.
I don't even think that's really yakuza. That's more.
I don't know. I'm thinking more delinquent.
If you want to go with tropes, it's like the old. It is kind of like the Japanese gang thing, like you used to see all the time, in like just all sorts of Japanese media, where it's the guy with the sword and he always wore the jacket with like not actually with the arms on and whatever.
Yeah.
It was more of a gang thing, but yeah. Like, well, I guess the difference between gang and yakuza, yeah.
Also, the Vikings and Yak t-shirt looks fun to me.
That one you're probably gonna have to link. I haven't run across that one yet.
It's one of the newer ones. Copying Link and putting it in backstage.
Right. And so we got Nightmare Moon and Celestia. Nice little mix there. Got the My Little Pony main 6, and they're slowly bleeding out colors. It's not as bad as I'm making it sound. It actually looks pretty nice. Though saying they're bleeding out colors is probably like, what the god? Why are they bleeding to death? Yeah. Yeah, it's not as bad as I'm making it sound.
Let's see here.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't mind the yak one that much. It's not bad. I feel like the Viking is from a different, like a cartoon or a comic or something, though.
Oh, I'm trying to. Let me look at that here. It kind of looks like this. It kind of looks like the design for Loud House.
Hey, that's my guess. I don't watch that show.
I really haven't watched it either, so I've only seen, you know, the screenshots of it.
Well, let's go for one. Let's go for one a little more on the epic side here. Dungeons and Ponies. Dungeons are magic. Of course, this harkens back to the old Dungeons and Dragons art motif that they had in the original books. And that is awesome right there.
Oh, that is very awesome. I found a Voltron one that's a little bit of a parody.
All right. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. We got High Noon. Little Applejack outlaw there.
Yeah.
And we also got a pretty simple one. Just has ponies in a corner and the little t-shirt pocket thing. So ponies in your pocket. Actually, that looks a little too over cute, really. That looks like a little oversweet. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a sugar buzz off of that.
I think we all got diabetes again.
Diabetes.
We got diabetes. Also got the pixel ponies. Very pixelated ponies. I mean, this is like early Atari crap.
16 or 18.
Pinky kind of blends into the background, though.
Yeah, you could probably, if you had a different color shirt, it might help.
That's how she gets you.
She's always there, watching, waiting.
She hides, therefore she must be found. Okay, Gotron, Defender of the Ponyverse.
Why is it Gotron? I understand you can't say Voltron, but for some reason Gotron just seems odd.
It sounds familiar to me. Don't know why.
Kind of like that Megas XLR thing that they did with Voltron and Power Rangers.
Actually, it's kind of reminding me of a Sluggy Freelance quote thing, but that might not be. I think that was Gofotron, actually. And if anybody had any clue what the hell I just said, you get 5 points. There's also Derpy and Dr. Hooves. Gotta have the traditional Derpy and Doctor there. Oh yeah, there's also the Siren Pony waifu that everybody seems to have with Sonata.
Yep.
I should actually probably sit down and watch all the Equestria Girls stuff at some point.
Not all bad. The first one's just very rough.
Yeah, actually, it actually kind of goes in a wave. The first one is rough. The second one gets a lot better. It stays somewhat stable, but goes a little down on the rest of them. But they're not horrible.
That is the third.
And in all honesty,
I just need time. That's the issue.
Time is always against all of us.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to try to find a way. I've recently read about adjusting sleep schedule to make it so you can handle 6 hours sleep.
I'm sitting with 5 hours of sleep every night, so.
Well, restful 6 hours sleep, I might add. So I might either be screwing myself up royally or giving myself a chance to actually do a lot more with myself. But we'll see what happens there. So yeah, there's
he's do things to himself.
Wow,
that's how tired I am.
Right. So getting back a few more T-shirts here. I got Friendship is Magic. Of course, this is a knock of the Magic the Gathering symbol and everything. So yeah, if you like Magic the Gathering and ponies, perfect shirt for you. Then, just because we have to have one of these crossovers, here is Toy Story with ponies. In this case, it looks like Brayburn. No, yeah, Brayburn and Soren as Woody and Buzz Lightyear.
Of course.
Of course.
And people are already shipping it.
I was about to say, no, they've been shipping it since season 1.
Yep.
Okay. Now, before I post this, I'm going to remind everybody I have looked at this very, very closely. I'm making absolutely sure I'm not missing something here. So, yeah, this is probably about as PG-13 as we're ever going to get on this. Big Money Fluttershy t-shirt.
All right, what is?
It's Fluttershy from Equestria Girl sitting completely naked in a tub full of cash.
I do not see anything wrong with that picture.
Yeah,
I know, but you got to be really careful because one nip slip and the whole world comes against you.
Yep.
You know what? No, that was too easy of a setup. I'm not going there. No.
We don't even have to bait him.
And of course, this is one I'm not gonna lie, I might actually get this in a tank top and use it as my gym shirt. Brony
It's a
Fitness.
Twilight thing.
Yes, it's a Twilight thing.
See, this is why. No, you went with bulk biceps.
Of course, I went with bulk biceps. I said it's a workout shirt, and you gotta admit, this is a hell of a workout shirt right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, speaking of workouts,
Obsession with Twilight makes it too easy of a joke.
me and 3 other buddies, we were pushing around cars for like 5 hours today.
And finally, last couple of t-shirts. Here's one which basically has a pretty awesome artist rendition of Fluttershy in a crowded city watching a little bit of grass spring up from a crack. It's actually kind of interesting in a weird way there.
You know what? I just thought of an idea for something that I don't know. I haven't seen it. Maybe I should look to see if it actually exists. But has there been art of Fluttershy being the crying Indian from the littering commercials?
Chat room, you now have a goal! Crying Fluttershy Indian.
It probably is somewhere. Just
yeah.
for it.
Let's see what it is. Yeah.
Just seeing this picture just made me think of that. I realized I don't think I've seen that.
That wouldn't surprise me. And finally, Pinky's Hungry t-shirt. Admittedly, this is really stupid. Basically, it's Pinkie Pie's just standing on the t-shirt saying, whatever you're eating, drop it on the shirt. She's hungry. Yeah, I'm just going to It's silly and funny. I like it.
I still like this one workout shirt. It said, I love eating. That's why I love working. So.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I like it.
I need to find it. I can't remember where I spotted it.
All right.
Over at the gym.
All right, so
I may not have found a Fluttershy one, but I did find something that might be similar. It's not spot on, but it might be similar. It's in backstage now.
All right. Well, while you're getting on to that, let's go ahead and get into the next section: fan submissions and suggestions. Of course, our challenge of the week was ponies and guilty pleasures. With the protest initiative challenge being ponies and mugs.
It's at least a pony character dressed as an Indian, but let me see. It's probably about as close as anybody's done it.
That's as best as I could find, and that was number 3.
Yeah, well, I'm actually doing I'm doing Google search. Why did me search it? Wait. Okay, Okay, so I searched MLP crying Indian, just for that, just on Google, just because I don't know. I thought that might work. I like how the first result was. Damn it! What was the cooking pony? The actual Indian cooking pony from Saffron. Is that her name?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that
Saffron masala.
yeah,
Thank
Saffron
you.
Masala was the actual Indian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pictures of the actual, crying Indian dude, random people crying, sort of things.
Oh,
But
the
then-
male pony? That's coriander.
Let's see. So I keep going down. There's some of these random images, and I got caught off guard by the fact that I went a little ways down and I found Chris Jericho.
Okay. That
Oh,
works.
all right then. Okay, so as I mentioned, we do have the challenge
Michael
of the
Jones?
week.
What?
The challenge of the week, which is ponies and guilty pleasures, and of course, we have the protest initiative challenge, which I believe Coldust is here,
Hi.
Hi, Cole.
and I
Someone
believe
mentioned the protest initiative challenge, so therefore I am here.
yes, and I believe
That's
it
something
was.
circuit.
I believe it involved mugs of some sort.
Indeed. Indeed.
Being mugged?
Ponies
Maybe.
and mugs. It could be being mugged. It was up to you.
Well, we got more than a few submissions for this, so let's go ahead and enjoy them. Starting off with our favorite, once again, Dr. Bristle. And his mug challenge. I'm going to give him all props on this. 100% his own art. Well, no, I think the little steam things there might not have been. No, the steam things, the steam coming off of it isn't, but the rest of it is his art. So I gotta give him props. He did his own art for a cup of Circuit Maine. Now the disturbing part is the fact that that's a cup of me. Well, technically my symbol, really, but still.
It's your coffee mug. You will never forget now.
Yes, my coffee mug. Of course, he didn't just do the mug challenge. He also did the Guilty Pleasures challenge, which has him completely in his vector state once again with the pony creation of himself and his girlfriend. And his girlfriend apparently has a cake fetish.
I'm still waiting for the first image to pop
Hey,
up on my stream.
hey,
Oh, wait a minute. No
you know
wonder.
what?
There it is.
You know what? I'm down for it. There's worse fetishes out there.
Well, I don't mean a literal fetish, but yeah.
Oh, hey, there's the U mug. Congrats, that is a decent mug. Also, cake fetish.
Cake. Yes, it's just cake.
Wait.
Okay.
I wonder if that's a thing under People. Hang on. Going to the tags.
Oh God, no!
Don't.
No! No, save
okay.
yourself.
It's okay. I don't have filters on.
No, that's the worst part.
What are we looking for? Cake fetish?
No.
Okay. Actually, there's no results.
Yeah, there actually isn't. It's true.
Huh?
Okay, that's
Okay. I'm just gonna search cake. All right.
Oh, hang on. Cake.
Cake.
comma
No.
fetish.
Cake, comma. No, cake, comma. You got. Oh yeah. Actually, the
I got
fetish.
it. Cake, comma fetish. We got it. And oh god, that's a lot.
Hey,
of
third.
fat
Hey,
fetish.
third image right there. That's a nice man. That's a nice candle.
Hey, yeah.
I'm joining the
You
madness.
know what? You're right.
No.
Oh no. Yeah.
Okay, Circuit, moving on.
Yeah, right. Moving on. Toakoi has submitted for just the Protest Initiative challenge with our apparently the show OC-ish ticker with hiding behind a literal wall of mugs.
And she probably has your Twilight mug that we all know you have a guilty pleasure of.
I'll have you know I keep that mug at work. Actually, I'm not.
Good to know that you drink from Twilight Sparkle in the workplace. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's exactly the worst thing that's been happening here on the show in the last 5 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, Tokoi has an awesome little submission here, and Ticker once again, who hasn't seen the live day since live stream.
Yeah, she's still around.
I actually don't even remember. that. Huh.
You don't remember the ticker or the OC?
The OC.
The OC kind of came out of nowhere, in all honesty.
The
Even I
OC
didn't know
came
about
up
it.
near the end of live stream days.
Oh, gotcha.
So it came and then we went, which is usually a little bit different than usual. And now we got Deathlight Productions of One Too Many, which looks like a pony that had a different kind of a mug going on. Is that about right, Deathlight?
When you're drawing at 2 in the morning, he's like, eh.
So I'm guessing the pony had a little bit too much to drink from a different kind of mug than most people were
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Perfect.
Sorry. And secondly, we have the Guilty Pleasures pony from Deathlight Productions with Pencil Pusher and Socks.
I had a hell of a time. I could not think of anything to do. I was safe for work. I was so.
I don't know. Socks is a great way to go.
I know, but it's like, oh, sucks. Whatever.
It sucks. My God, it sucks. All right.
So much sucks.
Angela and me, the back leg, so yay.
All right. Next one we have from Mike Nized. That actually got a submission in just before the show. This one is Minuet or Colgate, whichever you want to call it, with a mug of coffee and also some strawberry cake in the background.
10 out of 10.
Also,
Sorry,
I
really
just
like
linked
Minuet.
in the
10 out of
content
10.
the animation and that he did regarding mugs.
I'm actually aware of that one as well.
Yes, but Minuet.
He's got Minuet, but we also have one that also ties into Coal Dust. In all honesty,
That sounds disturbing.
so we
Very
have Coal
disturbing.
Dust going through an entire break room, looking at the bottoms of all the mugs to try to find his own.
Oh, I know exactly what that one's from.
Yeah, I remember that from the IT crowd too.
IT crowd, yeah.
Yeah, he even does make mention this is from the IT crowd. So Coal Dust, apparently you are now Moz.
I'm okay with this. I've got the hair for it.
Well, he's not wrong. He is good for Moz.
Yep.
So gotta give it to Mike Nice, coming up with two different ones, and one of them being an awesome reference that ties in really well too. And that is it for the fan submissions and some suggestions for this week. Next week's challenge. Yeah, it's a little bit late, but ponies wearing bunny suits.
Uh-oh.
So if anyone wants to make a reference to the Diacon video, that'd be great. No one knows what I'm talking about. Okay, fine.
I don't got a clue. I'm sorry.
I'm lost.
Okay, remind me in the after show circuit to link it in there because it's something that you need in your life.
Got it.
But anyways, so if you're wondering about the earliest Gaia X stuff, or how they got their start, just look up Diacon. I think that's how it's pronounced. It was a convention that happened like long ago that they made a short film for, and yeah, infringed upon several copyrights, I think, but still neat. It was good. Go check it out.
Are you sure that isn't going to cause everything in the world to suddenly blacklist us the moment we play that video?
No, it'll be fine.
It's on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Okay, we should be fine.
Yep.
So yeah, ponies and bunny suits. Of course, making sure that we get the right context. Though I'm pretty sure people are going to be doing.
I'd just do the bunny suits like you see from.
Would you like to revise that to costumes?
No, actually, I'm going to go with bunny suits because as much as I'm going to poke with the context, I know people are going to run the other direction if they have a chance anyway. So I might as well at least try to acknowledge the fact that it's already too late.
Okay.
If you send us a picture of a suit that is made out of a skinned angel bunny,
No.
you have problems.
No, not that context. My God, no. Please, no. We do not want any cupcakes reference like that. But anyway, that's
Bunny
our challenge.
shape.
That is our... You know what? In all honesty, if you had a furry cape with a bunny hood on it, that would actually be kind of awesome.
A cape made of bunnies.
No,
Get
that
it?
the made of bunny part. No.
Call protest initiative.
Protest initiative challenge. Oh, ow, ow, yeah. That. What is it this week? I'm going to say fire extinguishers.
No, wait,
And-
that's vacuums. My bad.
Fire extinguishers and Pinkie Pie. Have a fun time.
I'm terrified. Okay.
Be inventive. I'd give you some examples, but I believe in you.
All right. So in the notes, we got ponies wearing bunny suits. That's the way I'm phrasing it. I'm sticking with it. But you can see the image on screen, so you know what I'm trying to lean towards.
No, I don't see it.
Of course you don't. And we also have Pinkie Pie and fire extinguishers.
It's a vector of apple bloom from.
No, I'm not seeing it. No.
No,
Well,
it's too cute for your eyes. It might burn.
No.
It just doesn't exist.
My eyes.
It doesn't exist.
All right. Along with that, one thing I actually wanted to shout out for the longest time, but I got to admit, it kept getting lost in the shuffle, and only through digging through about 50 Chrome tabs. I'm not exactly kidding. We have too many Chrome. I got too many Chrome tabs, and I gotta start whittling them down, which I have been doing. We also I also wanted to point out an awesome group image from Commander Something regarding all of his created characters for pretty much his Tumblr as well as other art things that he does. This was an awesome little image. Yeah, he does a lot of great work, including.
You might need to zoom it in because the chats are covering the. Let's see, the adventuring squad.
All out brigade.
There we go.
As well as Mod Dragon.
Lead the commander that's not cyborg-ish.
And getting in a little closer here so we could just scroll slowly over. Yep.
Commander does awesome work.
He does. He does do some really awesome work, and it's a shame he's not really with us too much anymore, but still, you know, we got to give him the acknowledgement he deserves because it's really awesome work, and it takes a lot of time to put through all of this.
A lot of Winchester Wednesdays. I'm just sad that
he still pops around.
Yeah.
Heck, he's gonna be helping me, I think, with Wednesday.
Ooh, awesome.
By the way, CMC,
Since
if you need additional
everyone
help,
else is going away to Winnie City.
Oh yeah, that's right. Winchester has its own panel for Winnie City this year. That's kind of exciting, really.